Alright y'all, today I'm going to be showing you about this beat I made today. It's kind of like an R&B slash club type of beat. But the main point of this video is to kind of get you in wanting to make more beats with chords. Either way, before we get into it, make sure you join the Discord below. Let's get into it. Alright, so I'm going to play this and then I'm going to kind of break it down pretty quickly. We're not going to do nothing too wild, but let's play it. It would help if I scrolled up so you could actually see it. All my fault, but you see the notes. Either way, let's get into it real fast. So I just started off with an F sharp minor here, nothing too crazy. I built on with these little like notes right here, and then finished it down here with the C sharp. And this really helps break it into this next chord here, which ends up being an E major chord. Nothing too crazy to this. It's just the E major chord. That's it. If you know simple progressions, it's pretty easy. We're in the minor scale. You can go down 2, 4, and then 5. That's just a common thing. For this, I went down 2, 5, and then up 1. You can do whatever sounds good to you. We're making beats. It's freedom of imagination. Woo! Who would have guessed? I'll just mess around, but. Yeah, then I went and did this C sharp minor chord. Added this note on top of it, this B. It's funny I'm here talking about chords yet. I don't know the name of that chord. I think it's like a 7th chord. I don't even know. I'm not too sure.
You stupid.
But it's just funny because like once you start making chords, you kind of just know what sounds good regardless of what the chord is called. So listen to me, don't listen to me. It sounds good, it sounds good. And then I went up 1 note and did a D major chord here, and then added the C sharp on top. A common thing you can do with major chords is you can flip the note right below the root note up, and it'll work. And then moving into the second half, I just did this variation, which is good. I think when you're doing your chord progressions, always try to change up the second half of the 8 bars, just to kind of give, you know, some type of difference in, you know, you don't want it to be the same thing for the whole time. And then I just did A, E, D, C sharp, B, A, went up. Then I kind of repeated the first half and then changed it up on the second half, so it came out like this. And I think it's just good so that you know that it's progressing into the next bar. So yeah, let's get into the next instrument. So yeah, nothing too crazy for this. It's quite literally just a string following the root note. Super creative there, I know. But sometimes you just need to be simple. That's all it is. Then I went ahead and got this this like pluck sub bass. I took like the bass out of it, and I'll get into why in a second. But it sounds like this. So yeah, that's, once again, just follows the root note. And then next, all I did was I went ahead and just layered that original melody with a pad. I'll just play this first part so you can hear what it sounds like. So yeah, nothing too crazy. What I did though was I used a plugin called Wider, which is just a stereo plugin, and I just kind of like changed where the stereo field is so that it gives the beat more of a surround feel rather than just a very small track. You know, you want to use the stereo field to make your beat sound bigger. And then I just finished off the bass slash melody with this lower bass. It sounds like this. So yeah, it's always good to try to combine basses so that way you can have a higher pitched bass and a lower sounding bass. That way you can kind of create your own basses. That's how people get unique sounds. You want to be making, you know, your own sounds, essentially. That's what it is. Take the high end out of one bass, take the low end out of one bass, and boom, you just create your own bass. You're a freaking inventor. Who would have known? But yeah, let's get into the next thing. Then we just added a clap. This is super creative, I know. Look out, watch. I'm the clap beast. Listen to this. Give me a Grammy. Then I just did this cowbell, I think. Is that what it is? Nothing too wild. For beats like this, I like to do like a bouncier hi-hat pattern, so I went with something like this. And I did a little variation at the end here.
You like a hi-hat guy, kind of.
Super, super awesome, I know, right? You're probably all just in your seats, just amazed at how great that was. Let's get into the next thing. Yeah, just a simple kick pattern. Nothing wild. You know, we had to have like a little crash at the beginning, so it sounded like this. On to the next. So that actually ended up being the last sound. So let's see what the final beat sounded like. Hey, hey. Alright, y'all, that's the end of the video, man. Hope y'all learned a thing or two. If you didn't, I'm probably an idiot and didn't teach it well. Either way, hope y'all enjoyed. Make sure y'all join the Discord in the description below. If I can speak, good grief. Make sure you like and sub. I'll be back. Peace.